As the Megan Boswell murder trial continues, more witnesses have been called to the stand today. Boswell faces several charges, including first-degree murder and 2 counts of felony murder in the death of her 15-month-old daughter, Evelyn Boswell. Evelyn was the face of an Amber Alert back in February of 2020. However, she was found dead just a couple of weeks later. Today was the 3rd day of the trial. At one point, Boswell's attorney asked Judge Jim Goodwin for a mistrial after the district attorney's office showed a piece of evidence with an error on it. News Channel 11's Ansley Daniel has been in the courtroom all day today to learn more about that trial. What all went down in the courtroom today, Ansley?
Yeah, Terry, court actually went into an extended recess after lunch after defense attorney Gene Scott did make that call for the mistrial. Now, Judge Jim Goodwin made the denial for that request, but the issue was what appeared to be text messages, screenshots of text messages that was a conversation between Megan and a woman named Erica Stacy. Now, Stacy's son previously dated Megan, but she had stayed in touch with her and Evelyn. Instead of the text messages appearing word for word, one still had a note from the district attorney's office. Now, in the denial just before lunch, the judge said that he's going to ask the jury to not consider that part as evidence. He also told Deputy District Attorney William Harper to make sure that there aren't any more errors in their evidence. Now, court was supposed to be back in session at 1. The jury wasn't called back in until close to 1:55. Now, Gene Scott says there are gaps in the conversation, and he asked the judge to explain to the jury that these are not screenshots but portions of conversations. The judge told the jury that these are snippets of conversations taken from a phone extraction.
I'm instructing you not, if you read it, it wasn't there long, if you read it, I'm instructing you not to consider it for any purpose during your deliberations. They're not actual screenshots. They are snippets of conversations taken from a phone extraction that was done, which means that it's not necessarily a sequential stream of conversations back and forth. Does everybody understand that?
The conversation that was put into evidence will now not be published to the jury at the end of the proof. Prosecutors continued to show messages, but they appeared to be in a different form. Now, Stacy was just one of the handful of witnesses that took the stand today, all of them being pretty close to Megan in her life. And they all said that Megan and Evelyn were always together up until early December of 2019.
Yeah, and speaking about the first part of December, Ansley, we did learn more this afternoon about just exactly when Megan and Evelyn Boswell seemed no longer joined at the hip, and it looks like it might have been earlier than previously thought. The information came from Randy Wood, the father of Hunter Wood and the owner of Hunter T's Chicken Shack. Wood told prosecutors he hired Megan before the restaurant opened, which was on December 2nd, 2019. She hadn't even met Hunter Wood yet when Randy Wood tried to make sure she didn't need any special scheduling considerations.
She said, "Yes, I have a baby girl." I said, "Well, do we need to work around your schedule?" She said, "No, the baby daddy had the child." She said, "I can work as many hours as you want." Okay. And I said, "Okay."
Did she work a lot of hours?
She did work a lot of hours.
Based on this testimony, it now looks like by around Thanksgiving, Megan Boswell was already giving out the impression that Ethan Perry, who we now know was not actually Evelyn's father, had Evelyn in his care. Timelines from Thanksgiving to around December 8th or 10th are all, the timelines are all over the map from around Thanksgiving to December 8th or 10th, Ansley. They're critical to this case, and you know, it's just like one more plot twist, and we've got a long way to go in this trial.
Yeah, and you know, we were chatting earlier. Today it's been people that were, you know, friends of Megan, friends of Megan's family, things of that nature. Obviously Hunter Wood's dad, the boyfriend's dad. But there's also an investigator that's currently testifying right now as we're standing right here. So it seems like we're getting back into the investigation portion of all of this. So I'm sure that it's all going to connect at some point. But right now it's kind of hard to see, you know, what prosecutors are painting a picture of.
It really is. There's been a lot of friends, family, like you said, but I think we're starting to see the pieces come together, confusing as they may seem.
Yes, and hopefully we'll be able to fill out that timeline. But again, there is testimony going on right now. Court is still happening, so we'll do our best to bring you the best update in just a few moments. Terry?
All right, Ansley, Jeff, thank you so much. And remember, you can stay up to date on everything related to the Megan Boswell trial by visiting our website, WJTL.com. That's also where we're live streaming the trial.